My favourite sporting moment is when me and Millie won the first round of badminton competition because Annie broke her ACL, poor girl. And I would love to have Mr. Wright in my team
Why?
because he's awesome.
My favourite sporting moment was winning the grand final for 7th place in netball, and the teacher that I'd want on my team is probably also Mr. Wright.
Go.
Why?
Because he's a great team player.
My favourite sporting moment of the year was when we bet Ross Trevor in the basketball intercol, and the teacher that I'd want on my team would be Mr. Hutton because he's giant.
My favourite sporting moment from this year was winning intercol, and the teacher I'd have on my team is Mr. Fennell. So he's just like, he'd win all the rock taps and run straight through everyone.
My favourite sporting moment this year would be my social netball team, and the teacher I would have on my team is Mr. Dembski because she'd get all the goals in.
My favourite sporting moment this year was warming up on Adelaide Oval, and the teacher I want to have on my team, Miss Scott, she's got that intimidation factor.
My favourite sporting moment of the year was when the footy first 18 girls won their knockout grand final, and my teacher that I would have on my team would be Mr. McNaughton because he seems pretty athletic in PE.
Favourite sporting moment, playing twos all year, and I would have Mr. K on my football team because he would be a ball.
My favourite sporting moment from this year is when we went away for our Morris trip over in Perth, and I would like to have Maggie Kerr on my team.
My favourite sporting moment this year was watching the last 2 minutes of intercol basketball, and I'd want Gav Pennington as my full forward.
My favourite sporting moment this year is winning the school netball grand final, and I want Maggie Kerr on my netball team because she's a great netballer.
And my favourite sporting moment was also winning our grand final, and I would love Miss Agostino on our netball team.
Favourite sporting moment this year would probably be celebrating intercol with all the boys, and if I could have a teacher on my team, be Kirsch because he's pretty good at footy.
My favourite sporting moment was playing polo with all reporters, and the teacher that I would want on my team is Miss Salter.
Favourite sporting moment would have been Montenegro kicking 7 against Ross Trevor. Great display of footy. If I was to have a teacher on my team, it'd have to be Joel Broadway. He's got a great leg, seen it, kicks bombs from 50, not bad.
My favourite sporting moment is playing tennis with the girls, and if I had to have a teacher on my team, I'd pick Mr. Broadway.
My favourite sporting moment is the school sports golf championships, and if I could have a teacher on my team, it would be Mr. Bukovic because he hits bombs.
My favourite sporting moment this year would be playing at Adelaide Oval, and if I would have a teacher in my team, I'd have Mr. Broadway because he'd be a silent assassin.
My favourite sporting moment was Year 10 knockout, and I want Gaz Hutton on my football team.
Favourite memory, going to the girls' first netball games with all the first footy players, really getting around it. Enjoyed that memory, and someone I'd like on my footy team was a right to bring the experience.
Fun. My favourite sporting moment was intercol basketball, and my teacher I'd want in my team being Miss J.
Favourite sports moment was the Chavalan Year 12 tug of war team. The way they marched through the competition and their quiet air of confidence that I didn't believe them at first was very impressive that they won that. And the student that I'd want in the office, I'm not sure I'll commit to this one, but Henry Lynch. For the first hour would be excellent, the conversation would be fantastic, but after that I'd be definitely having time to shut up and do some work.
Hey, for favourite sporting moment, absolutely can't go past the Morris netballers winning back-to-back, a huge achievement, and love my netballers. In terms of who I would want in my office, I'm going to have to go with you, Ned Atkinson, because I'm sure the 80s students would be flying all afternoon and having good vibes.
My favourite sporting moment for 2024 would be making the trek to Adelaide Oval to watch both the boys and the girls, first 18 and first 16, playing the grand final matches. Shout out to the girls for taking home the medal. And if I had to pick one student to be around in the office, I would pick Jazz Eremiah because she's just an all-round legend and would provide a few good laughs.
My favourite sporting moment of 2024, there's plenty. I could say intercol, I could say the boys and girls playing on Adelaide Oval, but I'm going to go with the buzz of round one. Always really, really exciting. People get their first gig, playing their first game for the first 18. So certainly I think that is right up there. And my, I suppose, person that I'd like to see join the office, it's probably a dead heat, and it's probably between Ned Atkinson and Maggie Clark. They both bring really good value to the office, good banter, and are just good people.